Good morning, everybody. John Ponick with the Mojave Valley Daily News. This is your daily dose for Thursday, August 26th. I'm struggling a little bit with my coffee this morning, Mike, so I thought that might...
Wake us up?
Yeah.
Okay, it did. It woke me up.
Good. All right, this is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. Tri-State Radiology Center's experienced MRI and X-ray technologists use specialized equipment to create images of patients to help doctors diagnose and treat illnesses or disease. We are proud to provide high-quality services to our patients, so call them today at 928-460-7226. And remember, at Tri-State Radiology Center, your image means the world to us. Yes, Rita, we'll talk about the heat here in a second. We got a bunch of things going on, so let's dig in.
All right,
Let's start with our breaking news.
let's do it.
Today's breaking news brought to you by New Image Primary Care, now scheduling appointments within 7 days. Call them for an appointment at 928-299-2588. We talked yesterday morning about the firefighters and how we had the two that had returned, Captain Jackson and firefighter Cesar Guzman, how they had returned from fighting the Dixie Fire, and that there had been no requests yet of any replacements. And then within 24 hours, they got a request. So,
Bada bing.
yeah. So here we have from the left, we got firefighter paramedic Evan Smith, Battalion Chief Marvin McCabe, Captain Rex Sandoval, and Engineer Kenny Reed. They are all heading out. That's B-17 is that's the one specifically for fighting brush fires, right?
That's a water tender, I believe.
It says Type 3 engine B-713 designed specifically to aid in wildland and brush fires. So they're headed out to Dixie. That Dixie Fire is now over 1,100 acres. Yesterday square miles. Yesterday we reported 1,000.
Yeah.
Now it's over 1,100 square miles.
Still growing.
They have roughly 6,000 firefighters out there. It's only 45% contained. They're expecting containment. The containment date now is September 30th. So, man, we are hoping our guys stay safe. We really appreciate them going out and doing the things that they do. But
It's affecting our air quality over here.
it's affecting our air quality. Yesterday they were concerned about Reno. They closed some of the schools in Reno because of the air quality, and if it keeps going the way it's going, it could get worse than that. All right, and then we also have heroes. Absolutely, Eric. Good morning, Marley. I saw Matt Curtis was in there.
Yeah, everyone's there this
Did
morning.
you see Matt posted the pictures of that truck?
I did not.
Oof.
Oh, yes, I did. That's a nice truck.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll take one in black and one in white, Matt. If
You
you
got
don't
that
mind.
kind of money?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
are
they're
they
expensive, yeah.
Okay, well, all right, I'll just take the white one then. All right, our other breaking news. Metro releases more details on wreck. This is the accident that we reported from Tuesday morning in Laughlin. It was at the corner of Needles Highway and Bruce Woodbury Drive. We have a picture here of a Ford Windstar minivan laying on its side. So there was a Dodge Ram pickup truck driven by Geller Coagia, 37 of Fort Mojave, was stopped at a stop sign on Bruce Woodbury Drive. He was preparing to turn onto Needles Highway, and suddenly he pulled out into the path of this minivan. The minivan was driven by Francisco Orozco of Laughlin. The front of the pickup hit the minivan, spun it around, and then it landed on its side like that. The passenger in that minivan is the one that was pronounced dead at the scene. Orozco, the driver, was taken to a hospital for treatment of unspecified injuries. The driver of the pickup truck was not injured, remained at the scene. So at least we know what happened now. They have not released the name of the victim, but that's a sketchy intersection, man. People are coming on Needles Highway moving pretty good, and if you're not...
You can't see that far if you're going, what is it, south? Yeah, southbound, you can't see.
Yeah.
So if you're going over 70 miles an hour, you get there real fast.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And you
need a light there.
They probably do need a light there. All right, let's go to our top story, Jeff.
Okay.
Heat
Let's do it.
advisory issued for Tri-State. The National Weather Service out of Las Vegas has issued a heat advisory for today and tomorrow. It's supposed to expire at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Typically, we don't see this. Oh, that's a nice picture. Typically,
I told you I had a thermometer
that's
almost
pretty
maxed.
accurate. Typically, we don't see this till it hits, or they're expecting 120. But they have, I guess because it's such a large area, they've decided to go ahead and put one out. We're supposed to reach 116 today and tomorrow. So they put it, but it covers the whole area. So Bullhead City, Laughlin, Needles, Havasu, Kingman. Kingman is expected to get up in the close to 110. Lake Havasu is 112 today and 113 tomorrow. So it's going to be hot. Remember all the things that we do when it gets hot. Try and stay inside. Yes, it's dangerous, Jennifer. Try and stay inside if you can.
Drink lots of water.
Drink lots of water. Do things early in the morning or late at night if you can. Don't be out there at noon saying,
Doing yard work.
I think I'm going to go cut the grass. Yeah, bad idea. So just be safe. If you're going out to the river, remember all the things that happen out there too. So be careful. Oh, well, thank you, Julia. It's awfully nice of you. Thank you. Brenda, I'm planning to wash my truck today. That should do it. All right. Let's go to the stepson indicted for stabbing death. So we talked, I don't know, 10 days ago or so about this guy, James Rosario Downing, 22. He was charged in the stabbing death, or at that time he had admitted to stabbing Rob Kurowski. Now we have a little bit more detail. It's in here. I'm not going to get into it too much because I go back and forth between sad and angry. So, but James Rosario Downing is 22. He was a Mojave County grand jury indicted him yesterday on charges of second-degree murder, vehicle theft, and unlawful flight from police. He's being held on a $1.75 million bond. On August 8th, right around midnight, apparently, he was fighting with Rob Kurowski, and he ended up stabbing Rob in the back, and
Nobody likes a backstabber.
he is the definition of a backstabber. He was a stepson. So he stabbed him several times. They fell to the floor. They ended up in another room. He stabbed him some more times, and Rob passed. Rob wasn't found until August 11th, so he was in the house for at least 2 days, close to 3, 2.5 anyway. They saw him drive by in Rob's truck, chased him down. He was hiding out in the desert, and they arrested him. So he's actually supposed to be arraigned on his felony charges today, and then he will be heard before Judge Rick Lambert. Hopefully it will be swift.
Yes.
Hopefully justice will be swift. All right, Bullhead City School District to hold special meeting tonight. It's at 6 o'clock tonight at the district office down there on Hancock Road, 1004 Hancock. They just have a couple things that they're going to be doing. They have 2 agenda items from earlier this month that were tabled, personnel and qualified evaluators. That's all part of the consent agenda. But new items that they're talking about, creating positions for 6 part-time health assistants, with 1 at each district campus. They also are going to define job descriptions for a number of positions, including a construction manager to oversee district projects that might include a district-owned housing development. You know, that they've been talking about doing taking their COVID money and buying I think Mike has a real strong opinion on that. Building a home, rental homes or multifamily homes, so that they can they can house their staff there. I think it's more of a let's we'll make some income here, help take care of the district in the future. But whatever they decide to do, that's their call.
That's their money.
Right. And approving a cooperative design agreement to help fast-track replacement of district heating, ventilation, and air conditioning units. They've got HVAC problems all over in all the school districts, so got some issues. All right. That's at 6 o'clock tonight, 1004 Hancock Road. All right, let's go to sports, Jeff.
You got it.
All right, so we got a little bit more information on the alliance that we talked about yesterday between the ACC, Big Ten, and Pac-12. Specifically, and this is something I learned yesterday. This is a story from Cronkite News. Apparently, Cronkite News is over at ASU. That is correct?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, so I didn't know that, which is pretty cool to hear. So they talk about how this affects more locally, Arizona State, the University of Arizona, those people, the Fiesta Bowl. But one of the things I thought was interesting in here is because of that alliance, they are now able to, they don't have to play these people or these people or these people. What they can do is say, all right, we're going to cut a game back and we're going to play one outside of the normal conference that we would. So the opportunity is there for Arizona State to play Ohio State, or for Alabama or Arizona to play Clemson, something like that. Somebody that we don't ever really get a chance to see here in Arizona. So it's a neat story. It talks a little bit about the playoffs and stuff as well. So check it out. All right, today in history.
Okay.
On August 26, 1920, the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, guaranteeing American women's right to vote, was certified in effect by Secretary of State Bainbridge Colby. You know, you don't find too many Bainbridges anymore.
That's one of those cool old names that just fell out of favor.
Yeah. I'm going to...
You gonna name your step kid or your
I don't have
grand-
anybody...
recommend?
You know, I'm going to recommend... maybe if I get a new dog, I'll name it Bainbridge.
There you go.
And then in 1939, the first televised Major League Baseball games were shown on an experimental station, W2XBS. It was a doubleheader between the Reds and the Brooklyn Dodgers at Ebbets Field. The Reds won the first game 5-2, Dodgers the second 6-1. So 1939, they were broadcasting baseball games already.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Broadcasting's been around for a minute.
It's been for a minute,
Yeah.
yes, as the kids would say.
Yeah.
All right, weather. Weather's brought to you by Living Waters Hospice, your hometown hospice. Together we can make a difference. I think we already talked about this. It's going to be hot.
Yep. Real hot.
It's going to be hot for a while. 116 and sunny and haze in the morning today. Tomorrow, sunny, high around 117. Saturday, 114 and sunny. Sunday, 114 and sunny. And Monday, 114 and sunny. So it's going to be like that for a while. Oh, I forgot to ask, you got the kid scoop?
I do.
This guy's money.
Talk about it.
So we have the kid scoop on the back page here. There's a make new friends game.
Oh.
You know what? I might do that.
You need some new friends, John? We can always use new friends. How's that?
Everyone can always use more friends. And there's a word search on here. I think I'm the greatest word search player of all time. I have a system for word search.
Okay. We'll have
Yeah.
to put you to the test sometime.
All right,
All right.
deal. One thing I don't miss is the heat. Saul, Saul's in he's in Virginia or something over there, right? Maryland,
Connecticut.
Connecticut. All right, talk to us in December, Saul,
Yeah, when it's freezing cold.
and you're shoveling your way to your mailbox. All right, this has been brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. Today at 4 o'clock, we have Valley Voices, and we are going to have Tammy Ursenbach, who's Director of Mohave County Economic Development. Tammy always has so many cool things to tell us about. Sometimes I can't really, I try to pry some more information. She's tight-lipped on some things.
Yeah.
But
Maybe we can get it out of her.
there are things that
Yeah.
she'll have to tell us about what's coming to the. She's county economic development versus Toby is city, so some of the Fort Mojave Valley outlying areas. We'll get
Gotcha.
some information on that. All right, that's it. I hope everyone has a great Thursday, and hopefully you'll tune in at 4 o'clock for Valley Voices. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys.
All right.